About the situation with Snoop Dogg. So Snoop is back in the news. And this time Snoop is in the news, you guys, over a situation. And I'm going to tell you guys what's going on right now. Just give me 1 second. Snoop Dogg, according to the reports, is going after Draco Associates in the latest court battle over the murder. Now, let's talk about that, right? So basically, Snoop Dogg's company is filing sanctions against Draco's associates while fighting to escape the wrongful death lawsuit entirely. Now, Snoop Dogg, according to the reports from allhiphop.com, is fighting to stay out of the Draco the Ruler wrongful death case, and his company just filed for nearly $5,300 in sanctions against members of the late rapper's collective, right, over discovery disputes. Now, the move shows how bad this whole situation has gotten since the tragic December 2021 night at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival when Draco was fatally stabbed backstage. Snoop Dogg's company, SDLLC, argues it had no involvement in the running event and shouldn't be held liable for what happened. Also, it says, according to court filings, Snoop was paid $500,000 for a 1-hour performance at the festival. And that's literally the only connection his company had to the show, right? His attorneys are making it crystal clear that the SDLLC didn't manage security, didn't oversee the venue, and didn't have any role in how the festival operated. It says the company is pushing for summary judgment to get completely removed from the case, which would end their involvement before the trial even starts. Draco's mother, Darylene Corneal, and his young son are the main plaintiffs in the wrongful death lawsuit, which was originally filed in February 2022. That suit alleges that the festival organizers failed to provide adequate security, which directly led to the tragedy. Another defendant, Enumerate, has already filed for $20,000 settlement, arguing that Cornell would have faced serious obstacles in proving liability anyways. Draco, who was born Darrell Caldwell, was 28 years old when he died, and had already established himself as one of the most innovative voices in West Coast hip-hop. He released 10 mixtapes since 2015 and dropped his debut album, I Am Mr. Mosley, in 2017. The LA Times called him the most original West Coast stylist in decades, and critics praised his unique flow and poetic word choices. He'd even record a whole mixtape called Thank You for Using GLT while locked up at Men's Central Jail awaiting trial for a 2016 murder case, which he was eventually acquitted before pleading to conspiracy charges and getting released in November 2020. The trial, it says, scheduled to kick off September 2026, and it involved Live Nation, C3 Presents, and other promoters alongside SDLLC. As of July 2nd, 2026, Draco murder remains unsolved with no arrest made, leaving his family seeking answers and justice years later. Man, this situation is wild. So this whole situation right here, hold on, let me put this on here. Let me show y'all this. Hold on, you guys. Hold on 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I want to show y'all. I want to tell y'all something, right? Yeah, so here we go, y'all. And let me explain this thing to you guys, right? So basically, Snoop, he's been named as a defendant in that wrongful death lawsuit, as I told y'all, right? That was filed by the family of Draco the Ruler. Now, as you already know, Draco was fatally stabbed backstage at the Once Upon a Time in LA music festival back in December 2021, right? Now, the family's lawsuit, it targets major promoters like Live Nation and the festival organizers, and it blames Snoop Dogg's production company, Snoop Dogg LLC or SDLLC, under the argument that the event organizers knew or should have known that bringing together rival gang factions in South Central LA would result in violence, and therefore had a duty to implement an adequate security plan to keep the performers safe. The plaintiff alleged that a mob of 40 to 60 people cornered Draco backstage, and because security measures were woefully inadequate, he was fatally stabbed in the neck. Now, the complete details surrounding Snoop Dogg's involvement are basically, Snoop Dogg's defense. Now, his lawyers, uh, they filed motions for summary judgment to have the business completely removed from the civil lawsuit. His legal team maintains that Snoop Dogg was hired strictly as a performing headliner and had zero operational control over festival logistics, venue leasing, or the hiring of backstage security team. Also, Snoop's team is stating that his company never signed the venue's leasing agreements, didn't know the assailants, and that no representatives from his LLC witnessed the altercation or had any connection to individuals responsible to Draco's death. Also, Snoop, they're saying, is not the only party fighting to clear his name. Other major entities originally named in the lawsuit, including the Los Angeles Football Club, LAFC, and the University of Southern California, USC, on whose grounds the exposition park sits, has already been successfully dismissed from the litigation. Now, also, it says to date, no suspects have been publicly named or arrested for Draco's demise by the California Highway Patrol, which is leading the homicide investigation, right? So this is a whole different situation that's going on right here. And this is wild, man. Y'all smash the like button, share the video, like the video, man. Y'all definitely got to let me know what y'all think about this, as all of these different things are going on right now in the news, man. And it seems like, man, it ain't slowing down, man. But I wanted to bring you guys these updates and keep y'all updated on everything that's going on, man. And so hopefully, they all come to a resolution with this situation. But man, I didn't even know until I was reading about this today. I didn't even know that Snoop Dogg was even named in a wrongful death lawsuit. I had no idea Snoop Dogg was named in a wrongful death lawsuit. No idea whatsoever. None. Until today. So that's a crazy part too. Like, I'm like, damn, I ain't had no idea that dude was named in a wrongful death lawsuit. That's wow. But apparently he is. Apparently he is. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. You trying to get his name removed from it, man. Let me know what y'all feel. How y'all think this going to pan out right here, man? How you guys think this thing is going to pan out, man? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Subscribe to the podcast show, too. And y'all remember, one of the people who subscribe to the podcast show and get that membership, the paid membership on the podcast show is only $1 a month. So all y'all can go over there. But one of y'all are going to win a 40-inch screen flat TV at the end of this month. Every month we're going to have a different prize winner. So make sure y'all go over there. The link's in the description box below and in the comment section. So you guys let me know what y'all feel about that, man. And salute to everybody who support the stream. Y'all want to donate, Cash App, PayPal link in the description box, Venmo link in the description box below this video. Show me love, support the channel, support the content. We putting out all this work for y'all. Let's go. Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.